It's Wednesday, July 9th, 2014. Good morning, I'm forecaster Mark Spencer from NeoWeather.com. Some morning sun will give way to afternoon showers and storms. It will be drier to end the week, but when will the storms return to the area? Get all the details and much more starting right now. Waking up to a lot of sun across the area this morning as a cold front moved through overnight, and you can see the remnants of that cold front here this morning. Right here, the showers from the mid-Atlantic all the way down into central Oklahoma. Some of the storms down there look to be a little bit on the strong side, but nothing severe this morning. We're also tracking another secondary cold front. This is going to bring in a little bit cooler air and drier air into the region. It's up here this morning in lower Michigan. That's going to be the focal point for some showers and thunderstorms to develop this afternoon. They're going to be scattered in nature, so not everybody's going to see rain, and otherwise we're not expecting any sort of organized severe weather either. Nothing like we had yesterday. Taking a closer look across our area this morning, temperature-wise, it's not too bad out there. Temperatures generally right around 70 degrees this morning. We're at 69 at Hopkins, Ravenna, Youngstown, and Ashtabula, 70 Akron, Canton, and Worcester, 69 at Mansfield, 71 at Dover, New Philadelphia, and 72 at Lorain. So overall, a very nice morning. You can see a few clouds out there this morning. Generally, here's a little bank of clouds right here, and then we had a little shower over the lake this morning that was moving east. It's all but died out. What'll be left of that as it moves on shore into Lake County are just some scattered clouds. That's going to be about it. But look at the sunshine out here this morning. Now, again, it's not going to be sunny all day. You'll want to bring that umbrella and keep it handy just in case, as we will see a few showers and a few thunderstorms develop this afternoon. Our high yesterday was 80 degrees. The low was 68. We were pretty much right around the averages for the year. The record high today, 97. About 2/3 of an inch of rain for yesterday. We have that for the month as well. Sunrise is at 6:02 a.m. and sunset is at 9:02 p.m. Pollen forecast for today. Good news is everything's in the low category, but look at this. A little bit of weed pollen creeping in there. Just a little bit. Grass pollen, though, still the dominant pollen type. Well, we did have a few tornadoes yesterday. We had 3 in our area alone. We had 2 touchdowns from the same tornado in Medina County. The first one here was Valley City. This happened just a little bit before 2 o'clock. It was an EF1, winds right around 95 miles an hour. The maximum width of the tornado was 200 yards at one point, and then it was on the ground for roughly 7.5 miles. You can see, though, it tracked mainly across rural area, though, but it did lift near this residential area you see on the right side of your screen. Fortunately, just minor damage throughout with this one here, and no injuries. And then later it produced this tornado. This one was brief over in Hinckley Township. It dropped on a barn right here. It caused extensive damage to a barn, tracked across a wastewater treatment plant and a golf course before it lifted actually in the golf course parking lot. This was an EF1, winds right around 95 miles an hour. This one was only on the ground for 1.5 miles, and the maximum width was about 150 yards. So this was from the same storm. The same storm produced 2 tornadoes, and then a little bit further to our east in Canfield, a different storm produced this tornado. This was also an EF1 tornado, winds of about 90 miles an hour. At one point, the rotation was quite broad at 800 yards, and it was on the ground for about 5 miles. You can see it tracked across a residential area just to the north of Canfield, the northern side of town there. It tracked across the Turnpike and State Route 11 before lifting in another residential area. And from what I understand from this one, there was only minor damage reported, mainly to trees and some roof damage, so nothing too bad. Again, no injuries from any of these tornadoes, but yesterday afternoon it turned out to be a little active. Here's a couple damage pictures. This one's from Brookside Estates. You can see it's kind of a grainy picture. Unfortunately, it was a smaller picture, but this tree is twisted right in the middle there, and it's just all twisted around and fell down. That's definitely tornado damage, especially when you have trees twisted off about halfway up. And then this one from Gary Garnett, who is from the Cleveland National Weather Service. He's the one responsible for surveying these tornadoes. And you can see all these trees down here in Valley City in this person's backyard. Look how they're all laying different directions. Also another sign of tornadic damage when all these trees are down and they're not laying in the same direction. That's usually a good sign of tornado damage. All right, our forecast for today, mainly sunny this morning. We'll see clouds increase a little bit before some scattered showers and storms develop this afternoon. Our high right around 76 degrees. Winds will be out of the northwest at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. Start your morning off with plenty of sun right around 64. Partly cloudy at 11 a.m. 73. And again, then this afternoon we see the chance for some scattered storms to develop. At 2 o'clock it'll be around 76 and 74 at 5 p.m. Not everyone's going to see rain. It's not going to be widespread. So keep the umbrella handy. They're going to be kind of spotty across the area today. Akron and Canton, much the same for you. Scattered storms developing later this afternoon. The high around 78 degrees. Winds here also out of the northwest at about 5 to 10. If you're going to the Tribe game tonight, I'm going to keep it pretty dry. There's a slight chance of a shower right at first pitch, and it's a very slight chance. I think the odds are you'll get it in dry the whole night. Fortunately, that's a good thing. And otherwise, mainly cloudy skies across the area as temperatures fall from the right around 70 into the middle 60s during the evening. And the good news is a light northwest wind tonight instead of last night where it was kind of breezy. So all in all, should be a really good night out at the ballpark. Overnight tonight, we'll see some showers possible early, otherwise just mainly cloudy through the evening and overnight hours as lows fall to around 60. And for the next 7 days, we're looking at partly cloudy skies for your Thursday as high pressure begins building into the area. Highs right in middle 70s. High pressure is overhead on Friday, mainly sunny, a really nice day, 81. A little warmer on Saturday with partly cloudy skies at 86. And then we start seeing the return of some showers and storms to the forecast. Thunderstorms likely on Sunday, 78. Good chance of that going into the evening as well. Afternoon storms return on Monday, the high of 86. It's going to be humid as well. And then we get a cold front that comes through with that. Right around 71 for a high on Tuesday. A mix of sun and clouds and some scattered showers.